Hello folks, just a short snappy one today. Still on the coming off social media challenge, and yeah, today was Revelation Central. I went from being like massively embarrassed about my crazy addiction to feeling, well, I understood it. I came out of being embarrassed because that requires judgment, and I know there's people that would laugh at me for my addiction, and hey ho, good for them. And there's other people that are probably in a worse boat than me for their addiction. So I'm quite good at this. I realised, wow, reserve judgment, suspend judgment. So I came off the embarrassment train, but then I ended up being on the sad juggernaut for some time that it's come to this. Um, and that then transpired into just like sheer excitement that I'm on this journey, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna have to like go cold turkey on it, um, because I find myself dipping in and checking in, and that's, you know, what's really sad about it. But I do talk about love, life, death. Talk about death today, um, and everything in between. Um, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's distracting me from the actual purpose of my day. So I'm trying to get realigned and come back to self. It's a lot to do with coming back to self. There's probably something to be said for this um, connection to other beings in different places, which we're going to experience with our human evolution for sure. But I feel like for now, it's more about connection to people in your inner circle, in your presence, and being present. So I'm going to come off it and just see how that affects my day-to-day dynamic. I do use it as a work tool. That's how I justify it. But I do. I've filled workshops before 100% with Facebook adverts. So I'm a little bit anxious about losing customers and workshop attendees. But I've got mailing lists or mail people and hope I can fill it that way. But I feel confident I'm gonna offset any potential clients with the massive extra time. I'll be able to email them like individually with the time I'll save coming off my info scrolling junkie addiction. Um, it, Primarily that's what I use social media for, is like checking out a new thing, checking out new diets, checking out new exercise routines, and looking into all that kind of lifestyle stuff. Since this last couple of days of knowing I'm coming off it, I've used it as more of a connection tool and wanted to touch base with people and make a much more heartfelt connection. So I was really pleased about that. Um, but yeah, really excited now about coming off it. Now I've witnessed my tendency just to reach for the phone for that dopamine fix. I'll be very excited to put that at arm's length, even further away, in the cupboard. Put the phone in the cupboard. Yeah, we're working on this experiment of coming off the phone, even though I do use it for work. You can pick. I mentioned it like 3 times. I'm trying to. I need to use it for work. You don't need to use it for work, mate. Work, and let that speak for itself. Yeah, so yeah, sad, anxious, excited, um, cautious, and just, yeah, alive. Feel alive. I got a feeling and energy in my body, which I'm very excited about. Um, I've had this before when you've been making travel arrangements, when you've been making festivals, or you know, you're trying to arrange or jobs, and it's this kind of aliveness which I generally try to follow for job or relationship or destination, makes you have that like really zingy feeling in your body. That's my barometer for like, yeah, do it. And so yeah, I've not done super well today on the social media detox, but I'm gonna continue to experiment with it and move away from it, and then yeah, share any revelations that come up. And I think, let's just say 50% of the people will probably have sympathy for me for being in this position. And hey, how good for you. You've probably got your own addictions or blind spots in other areas. And the other 50% probably have similar addiction patterns and therefore hopefully I'll be able to bring some value to them by shining a light on mine. I know it's not my only blind spot, but it's actually a really good time. I'm still going to keep doing my health food stuff where I like to present my good side, um, and things I do with food and things that really work for me, and I'll share that. But it's actually really, really valuable now that I'm going to present my not so good side. So I'm presenting the whole rather than just what I want you to see. Um, so yeah, I'm going to show you my shadow, and in doing so, I get to meet it. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, I'm going to dive in and see how it goes. I'm going to have to go cold turkey. So I obviously haven't got strong enough willpower to not pick up the phone and scroll. I generally find myself doing it without even really realizing, which is where I realized just how bad and how desperate it's become. But it's been like a few years now. I've had all my social stuff on my phone, and it's all been a big part of my work. There we go again, work. But it's all been on my phone, so it's kind of just become this kind of ingrained habitual thing. Check, check, check. Whenever there's a lull in the conversation, or whenever there's maybe not even a lull, I'll still check it. But anyway, I'm going off on some sort of tangent. Really, I just wanted to kind of check in and say hopefully it'll get more interesting from now on in. I know it will for me. But yeah, see you on the other side, folks. Lots of love. Good luck. I wish you well.